We are streaming, we are live. Let me just go.
Basically.
Oh,
like
sorry. Other streams are playing on my phone right now. Everybody I know is freaking live right now. There we go. It sounds like I'm very far away from the mic. Because the mic is kind of on a limited cord. Nope. It's too much of an angle. My wife is right here. She's still sick. She's probably gonna fall asleep. For whatever reason, Dark Souls is not loading. There we go. Okay. Well, like I said yesterday, today is the final day. Today I finally beat Dark Souls 1. It's finally here. Finally happening. I think there's supposed to be a lot more things walking across. Yeah. Like, what the heck is up with this? It doesn't do this in any other Dark Souls game. Killing with the first flame. This reminds me of Dark Souls 3 a little bit. I can't even imagine, like, the first time you get to this. Right. Come at me, bro. Come on, broski. You're not even the hardest enemy I've fought in this game. How did that hit me? That did not hit me. Come on. Don't even. I gotta grab my sword. Jokers. Alright. We're probably gonna do a double stream today. I don't know what else I'm gonna stream. Maybe Dark Souls 2. I don't really care for Scholar was first said. I wish I could get the original Dark Souls 2 and play it. I'd have to get it on PC. I don't have a Xbox controller to play on my PC. Well, I guess I can play it on my PS5 controller. That was just stupid of me, I will admit. I was the big dum-dum there. I was the dum-dum. Ooh, Black Knight Greatsword. That is actually a freaking amazing weapon in this game. Yeah, it already almost does exactly the same. Even on scaling, it's 246. Yeah, I guess it's a little off, but... Oh, it's way slower. Yeah, no thanks. I'll stick with my claymore. I think there's a bonfire up here. I'm not entirely sure. I don't actually know a whole lot about this area. Except for the fact I watched someone play a randomizer of this game, and they had Magnus? That's not his name. The big guy from the Abyss. They had that man. Oh, hello. Don't find me. Huh. What'd you get, you dumb thing? Okay. I think that's progression. Will I get shot with arrows going across this thing? What is this? Oh, I can have their armor? I didn't even think about that, but yeah. Holy cow. Better at everything, too. Still roll. good. But what are the legs? Wings. Maybe. I kind of like the other stuff though. Gauntlets though, I'm down for the gauntlet game. What about the helmet? No. Disgusting. If I was doing New Game Pluses and stuff, I'd definitely be going for that. But I don't really do New Game Pluses. Oh, well, there he is. There's Gwyn. Oh, like, I didn't know it was this short of an area. Damn, dude. Extra as hell, but I respect it. There it is. Backstab, boy. Like Titan junk. No thanks. You better drop that freaking. You better drop that weapon you got there. Better drop it, boy. You silly goof. Try sorcery. I would just try parrying. Apparently that makes it really easy. Oh, no one's on yet. On the stream yet. I would actually kind of like to. How many rocks do I have? I have 2 Titanite chunks. It's not enough to level up. Scale reinforced dragon weapons. Yeah. So, I guess this is just it, guys. I'm gonna beat Gwyn with no one watching. That's fine. I don't really care. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do it my first try, so. Yep, that was late. Hello, friend. Oh my gosh. 2 hits and it freaking knocks out my entire stamina bar. Oh, damn. Forgot that I upgraded my SS last. Hello, welcome to the final boss of this game. I just want to get that grab attack to get to the most opening, and it's the easiest. Dodge. Ooh. Alright, boy. Up, bro. Ooh. Damn. This boss must have been nuts when this game first came out. Holy crap, he has a very aggressive nature. No one else really has in this game, besides maybe Orenstein. Oh, man. That hit me but didn't do any damage. You know what, friend? I'm gonna face you like a champ. Let's go, friend. Face you like a true Souls player. Oh shit. Oh, this is like the Demon Souls final boss where you can actually pull your levels. And that is Dark Souls 1. Wow. I actually did it. So yeah, that's my wife. I beat Dark Souls 1. Oh my gosh. All it took was a bunch of cheating and just not giving a shit about NPCs and just killing whatever ones gave you the best items. Damn. Damn. And the final boss didn't give you enough freaking souls to level up. Yeah, I was definitely way over leveled for that. That's fine. I don't think it would have been that hard either way, to be honest. I had enough poise to take the attacks, and I had the armor. Like, I haven't upgraded any of this armor. Maybe I would have done less damage to some degree, but not significantly. Well, shit. That might be my shortest stream ever. I should have just done that yesterday. Fine. It's not done yet. We're not done yet. Oh. Never mind, I guess we are. I was going to go do the DLC, but...
My Lord, bless thy safe return. Let Carth and Fraft serve your highness.
I accidentally did the bad ending.
We are here to serve your highness.
Technically it's the good ending, but we don't know that yet to Dark Souls 3. Dark Lord ending. Yep. Well, yeah, that's Dark Souls 1. I thought the last area would be a lot longer, else I would have just done it yesterday. That's my bad. That's my bad. So, here's the question. Should I play the second game? I hate Scholar of the First Sin. But that's the only version I can really stream. I beat all the FromSoft games, except for Sekiro. And of course the older ones, but I don't count those. Could play Sekiro. Damn, I actually did it. I actually did it. Yeah, I didn't fight the two other hardest bosses in the game, but... I didn't even go into the depths. There was you could see it had the depths bonfire, but I never beat the depths, because I hate that area. And I don't even go into Blighttown through that way, so it doesn't even matter. I just go down there, get the bonfire, and leave. You know, if I had to say though, Dark Souls 1 is better than Dark Souls 2. It is. Would I choose to play it over Dark Souls 2? No. Kind of. Like, right now, if I had to start any of the three games, like a new one of any of the three games, Dark Souls 1 would be on the bottom of that list. The problem I have with Dark Souls 1 is that it's kind of boring. And I don't know how to explain this the right way. It would have been revolutionary to play it first, because I wouldn't have expected everything. But once you play Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2 and then Dark Souls 3, you go back to Dark Souls 1 and it is exactly what I expected it to be. Exactly. Except for the last half. The last half was really bland. The last half was kind of on the same level of Demon Souls. If I had to rank all of them in like game design and like how much fun I have, Demon Souls, I started to have fun with Demon Souls. There's still areas that I just hate though. The storm area, I hate most of that. None of the bosses in Demon Souls are good. Maybe the last one though. I cheesed him. When I beat that game, I cheesed him. You can cheese every boss in that game by having the thief ring on. My favorite boss probably was when you fight the two gargoyle thingies. That was pretty fun actually. Even though it probably was the one I died to the most. But the lore in Demon Souls is so good. It's so good. I would say it's even better than Dark Souls a little bit. The only thing about Demon Souls though is that it doesn't have that like everything's connected kind of world as Dark Souls does. So I would say gameplay wise and everything, it's not as good as Dark Souls 1. I would rather play Dark Souls 1 than Demon Souls. Just straight up. Because of the remake though, I might like it. I don't know. The thing about Demon Souls though is that Demon Souls feels like the last half of this game. The first half of this game is perfect. If it was like that the rest of the way through, I would have loved it. But it's not, and that's okay. And here we go again. Only on New Game Plus. I also never came back here.
Yes, indeed.
I just basically did everything I needed to beat the game. No extra stuff. There's not a whole lot of extra stuff in this game, but
and in this land,
do any extra stuff. Hello. If you're watching this, you missed me beating the game. I guess not. I guess you missed me beating the game. Yeah, where this one falls though, I respect this game a lot more than I respect Dark Souls 2. Because Dark Souls 2 is just basically if I had all the assets of this game. I only used 8 acid slash on the way up to Gwyn and killing Gwyn. I was significantly overleveled, but I will admit that. I will freely admit that. Oh my gosh, I do so much damage. Again, I don't really expect it to be this leveled up. Locked. You just have to go around and get the key. That's dumb. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna be done here. I'm just trying to think, like, my whole... Because now I can form an entire opinion about the series. Like, an actual opinion. First off, the DLCs are the best part of the entire series, even Dark Souls 3. And Dark Souls 3 is, in my opinion, the most consistent and the best one. Dark Souls 3 is the best one. I'm sorry. Anyone that says Dark Souls 1 is the best one, it's not true. It's just not. Dark Souls 1 is not the best game. It was the first one, and without the other, without this one, the other one, that's an argument, but it's not a good one. It's like, well, it happened, and they exist. We should put them all on the same level. And, it's just... This one's, in my opinion, this game is just a better Demon Souls. Like, that's what it is to me. It's a better Demon Souls. Of course, it's the spiritual successor to Demon Souls, but it is 100% a better Demon Souls. Well, Dark Souls 2 is just a remix version of the assets with like none of the flavor that it really gave it what it was. Even though there's a lot of stuff I actually like in Dark Souls 2. In fact, I would love to have the engine of Dark Souls 2 and like make a different thing with it. But so is Dark Souls 2 better than Dark Souls 1? No. For whatever reason, I always get myself like dragging myself back to play it though. A lot more often, a lot more consistently than playing this one. The main thing that I have a problem with is that nothing in this game is really fun. I think Anor Londo is fun. Sorry, I guess not nothing, but I think Anor Londo, I think the areas are fun. But in my mind, when I like think about playing a Dark Souls game, it's usually, oh, I really want to go fight that boss. You know, I want to fight that boss. I want to go to that area. Like Dark Souls 3, whenever I think of playing Dark Souls 3 again, I think of the Cathedral of the Deep, which is one of the best areas in any Souls game. I think of fighting the Abyss Watchers. I think of Yorm the Giant, just with that quest line. Like, I actually play Dark Souls 3 for that quest line. Like, I'll just go and do that. So good. I know the quest lines in this game are a lot. Like, they're really good. It's just that they're way more of a hassle than they are in Dark Souls 3, and I just don't care. Like, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to fight, like, Solaire or something if he hollowed, but I don't know. At Dark Souls 3, there's many things I'd be like, I actually want to go play that because of that. Elden Ring, when I want to go play Elden Ring again, it's because I want to do a new build. It's the only game that's like that. Except for Bloodborne, I guess. Bloodborne, I will do, like, I want to do a new build, so I'm going to go play this game. I never do that with this. I never do that with Dark Souls 2. I've been wanting to go back and play Dark Souls 2 with a twin blade, but I don't really care. So, if I had to rank this one among, I'm gonna put Demon Souls in the same as the Soul series, just because it just feels like it is a Souls game. Like it's a Dark Souls game. I would put overall experience and quality. I would put Dark Souls 2 on the bottom. Even though I like the gameplay more, I like the graphics more, I like a lot of things about it aesthetically, and also the outfits of this game. I hate this game's outfits. Like, this is the best thing I've ever found. I just don't like this game's outfits. I also don't like Demon Souls outfits. There's a few of them that are pretty good, though. But this game is just blah. And then the requirements to be able to roll and stuff is ridiculous. I will also say that this game kind of gives me the feeling that I needed a shield. I probably didn't, though. I probably would have had a lot more fun with this game without a shield. And that also goes to Dark Souls 2. I think I would have a lot more fun with that game without a shield. So Dark Souls 2 is on the bottom. I will then say it goes to Demon Souls as second to worst, just because Demon Souls feels like the birth of this idea, and obviously it has good moments. I think it has some of the greatest boss cutscenes ever, but I also think it has a pretty good structure as well. But it's just not that great. It has the flavor without having it. It has the taste without having any of its like the heart, or not the heart. I love the lore of Demon Souls. It's so good. Every single place is just packed full of it. It's just that the bosses all suck. All the bosses suck. There's like maybe 3 fun ones, one extremely difficult one, and the rest are all super easy if you know how to play it. It has some mechanics that it just doesn't explain to you until you mess up something and aren't able to progress. I hate the fact that you have to have half your health the entire game. It's really dumb. I'm glad that they kind of got rid of that after Dark Souls 2. Like, Dark Souls 3 just completely got rid of that entire feature. Kind of. I mean, technically it's still there. It's just more of a buff than anything. Okay, so yeah, I think Demon Souls deserves to be better than Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2, even though I liked a lot that it did, I still hate the lore. The lore is so lame. Like, the coolest part about the lore is the first boss, and the lore with that first boss. Like, that was cool. The time travel stuff is dope. And in my opinion, it should have definitely went more heavily into the time travel stuff because it would have been sick. But that being said, like, that's the only good boss, like, lore wise. Also, there's no fun bosses in that game. The funnest one is the mace dude. Like, that's the funnest one. And obviously the DLCs have better bosses, and I haven't played the DLCs. So this is all base game, by the way, that I'm ranking. Demon Souls doesn't have DLC, so it stays the same. Dark Souls 2 may go above Demon Souls if I put in the DLC, but then it'll be Dark Souls 1, just because, I mean, it has some mad lore in this one. The final boss is just a masterpiece of a fight. It's, again, it wasn't that fun. I mean, I've had more quick-paced fights in Souls games, so like my expectation was really high, and then it just wasn't, it wasn't what I'm used to, which is Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, all that stuff, and just Sekiro. So it wasn't that, and at the time that would have been epic. It would have been so cool. He was aggressive, he was fast-paced, he left very little windows, unless you parry him, and then he's even worse than what I did. But other than the final boss, is there a fun one? I like Sif. Sif is cool, mostly because it's just sad. It's like you just don't want to keep going. Sif is pretty cool. I just can't think of any fun bosses. Orange and Smoke, obviously. I actually like fighting them with Solaire. I think it's actually funner that way. That's about it. Like, that's the thing, is that bosses really weren't good until Dark Souls 3. And then you had amazing bosses. Like, bosses that just were so good. I guess I could just keep talking while I fight these things. It's not like I'm gonna die here. So yeah, I think Spider Short. Freaking class that I start with. The thief. Start with the barbarian? Why? How? Anyway. So yeah, I mean, where's the key though? Oh, he gives you the key, that's right. I forgot. I have to go talk to what's his face and then just leave. That's where I came from. You dink. Smelly dink. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't forget that. Also, why didn't it do any damage? I noticed this a few times. I would get hit by Gwyn or by a few other things and just not take any damage.
Oh, you. Thank goodness I'm done. Regrettably, but there
Oh,
now I must be.
he gives you that key right now? Okay. Dope, I can go and do that now. I don't remember where that is. Just keep going. Oh. He gives you that key. I didn't realize he gave you 2 keys in the beginning. I guess so you can't miss out on... Wait, shoot me again, dude. There we go, okay. The fetch? That's crazy. Oh, okay, yeah, you still have to go around with the other key, okay. Whatever. I don't care. I can go be Blight Town first. That's kind of funny. Yeah, there's no fog wall here because it's dead. Yeah, I guess the thing is that whenever I think about playing this game, it is out of obligation to beat it. It is never because, like, oh, that part's really fun or whatever. Like, oh, I want to... Like, sometimes I do actually want to get to Anor Londo and fight Orchid and Smell. So I will say that. Yeah, that happens. I do it sometimes. But for the most part, you know. Well, I guess to end off this stream, I'm going to start a new one in a second because I have time to. I'll do one more cheat. Alright, so. First try. See how many souls this gives me. Not enough to level up. Humanity. I know there's some more souls packets around here. I think also I'm not rating these things on their New Game Plus. Dark Souls 3 has the lamest New Game Plus, I think. So like, and I've played it a little bit. I've gotten like halfway through it, I think. So I think a lot. Alright. I've gotten halfway through it, and oh, I can't think of any more homeless phones because I have a bunch. Goofy A streamer. You missed it, Sadiq. I beat the game. This is New Game Plus. I'm not going to be doing it, but this is New Game Plus. Wow, this takes 2 hits from the sword. Impressive. There's another soul packet. Damn, for real? Yep. You did miss it. I would, if you want, just go back in the stream and watch it, and you can send whatever you want. It literally took like 10 minutes. It was the first 10 minutes of the stream. I thought there was a lot more left in the game. Apparently I was wrong. I was mega wrong. There was not much left of the game. I should have just beat it yesterday and done a new stream today, but we're going to be going over to a different stream. I'm Victorious. I'd have to beat the entire, most of the game again. I was actually going to leave the boss arena. I killed Gwyn, and I was like, okay, well, let's just go to the DLC. Turns out I accidentally did a different ending. So I guess you can't just kill Gwyn. I should have just quit out of the game is what I should have done. But I didn't, so. Hello, friend. I think it's gonna come back alive, isn't it? I guess. So, I don't think I'm ever gonna play this game again. Unless there's like a huge remake, you know? Well, first, use one of these, because there's no reason not to. Unless there's a big remake and they do it like Demon Souls. I am probably never going to play this game again. And I've never said that about any other Dark Souls game, but I'm probably never going to play this game again. So, Dees, what game should I play? Should I go play some Elden Ring? Should I play Dark Souls 2? Nah. On the Elden Ring or Dark Souls 2? Damn! What about some Last of Us? Can I stream? Have you ever seen? Have you ever played the Infamous series? Yeah, one level up. Strength. So you God of War Ragnarok. I haven't even played the first God of War game. I was actually planning on doing a stream about that, and then decided not to because I don't really like it. Here, let me go to my games. Because I can't hear you. What? Because you can't hear me? Is the mic too quiet? Bro, I didn't cry when you play Last of Us 6 times. You were playing God of War, boy. Do I even have it downloaded? I don't know. Here's what I have downloaded. I'll tell you this right. Okay? So I got Battlefield. Never played it. Me and my brother were going to play it, and shit hit the fan. Elden Ring, Ghost of Tsushima, Hogwarts Legacy, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, Meet Your Maker, Jedi Fallen Order, which is not the new one that came out today. Tales of Iron, which I've been playing on my own. Alien Isolation, all the Assassin's Creeds, Batman Telltale Games, Batman Arkham Knight, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, Death Road to Canada, Far Cry 5, Gang Beasts, which I think would be fun to play with Bebop, GTA 5. I want to see your parry skills. Ghost of Tsushima. Far Cry 5 works too. I could do some Ghost of Tsushima. But let me go down the list and tell me which ones would be your favorite. So, we got GTA 5, we got Just Cause 3, Mass Effect, all of them. I've never played any of the Mass Effects, and I've just started doing the first one. Spider-Man, Metal Gear Solid 5, which I haven't fully beat, I guess. I just restarted a new one as well, so. All the Monopolies, Minecraft, Shadow of War, Red Dead Redemption 2, I got Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney series, Evil Within 2, The Forest, Terraria, and The Walking Dead series, and then Last of Us, obviously. I actually don't have Last of Us 1 downloaded, I only have The Last of Us 2. I have The Last Guardian, Wolf Among Us, which I'm really excited for the sequel, Untitled Goose Game, which I've never played, This is the Police, and Worms, but no one to play with, so that's what I have downloaded. Ghost of Tsushima? Okay. I'm going to end off the stream now, and we'll go over to Ghost of Tsushima. So, I'll see you in a sec.